The next column is very crucial, which says the nature of examination required. Here, what exactly will be the questions that the IO will be putting to the expert and what kind of information he is likely to elicit from the expert is very relevant. Unless he specifies what type of examination he wants from him, it will not be clear to the expert. So this column precisely will give a series of questions from the investigating officer, and in this particular case it's relevant to put questions like, are reddish brown stains on exhibits S1, S2, S3, S5 and S6 are blood? The answer is yes. Then are they of human origin? And if that also seems to be positive, then of course the blood grouping. And the relevant question again will be, is the source of S1, S2, S3, S5 and S6 are same as that of specimen blood sample S4, that is the victim's blood collected during the postmortem. Now the particulars of the person in custody is also relevant. How many people were there involved in the crime, and what are their age and sex, and of course the date of arrest, and whether they are on bail or custody. These details will be relevant, because if somebody is in bail and he is likely to go on bail, the report has to be submitted within that period. So for that sake it is relevant. Now it has to be appended by the signature of the investigating officer, his rank, and then the police station with date. And this is forwarded to director, central or state forensic lab, as the case may be, and through a special messenger whose number is to be written there, and he has to submit the entire physical evidences while wearing the uniform. And there is a column at the left hand side which is earmarked for affixing the specimen seal impression. The normal course will be that the facsimile of the seal that is used for packing will be put on a loosely woven kind of a cloth, and that will be stapled at this particular place. And there is a certificate of authority statement that is also there as a last segment of the forwarding note, which says that it is certified that Director, Central State Forensic Laboratory, as the case may be, is authorized to examine the exhibits sent to him in connection with the crime number particulars, and then the police station under the relevant sections, and whatever portion he would like to remove from the sample for the purpose of the said examination, he is given the authorization to that extent with the signature and the designation of the forwarding authority, namely the Deputy Commissioner, with the date. concerned assistant director, which will give authenticity to the document. And annexure will give in detail the profiling as we have discussed. It depicts the exhibit number with the unique ID, and amylogenin as we have discussed, which will indicate the sex of the stain, and the different loci, which are 15 in number, are also depicted, and this will precisely give how exactly the exhibits are matching with one another, namely the S1 to S6 are matching with the S4, that is the specimen blood of the victim collected during the post-mortem.